Hi, it's Sandra at Red Rover, and this is my dog Ruby Tuesday. Ruby's an old girl now. She's almost 11. She's going to help me demo how we fit collars. All right? So today, we're going to talk about the martingale collar and the prong collar. How the martingale collar fits, you just take this leash off. Fits best when it's up nice and high. We use the quick release. Stay. Good girl. We use the quick release and we size it so that when we put it on the dog, put it up nice and high, snap it into place, it's already sized properly, and then we rotate it, and we want to make sure that this chain mechanism that the leash attaches to is fully extended, and the proper fit is one where I can easily put my finger underneath the collar itself. Then when we attach the leash, we can give a little snap and a release. Pop and release. We want to make sure that when we're holding the leash, we don't have this constant V. That's a tight leash. We want it to be relaxed, and that V will only happen when we give a little tug and release. Okay? The collar fits best and works best when it's up high, right behind the dog's ears. Okay? I'm going to take this one off and show you the next collar. Ruby, where are you going? Ruby's going to see Peter, my husband, who's doing our camera work. Ruby, come get your necklace, Ruby. Come on, Ruby. That's a good girl. Come here, honey. Come here. Good girl. Sit. Very nice. So this is the prong collar. We open it up and put it around the dog's neck. We do not take a closed collar and slide it over the dog. We never ever do that. This is a small link. So I undo it. I bring it around her neck up nice and high, and I just pop those in there. You'll get a close-up of that after. I place it around so that these rings are already on top of her neck, but if you needed to, if you don't have a really thick-coated dog, you can slide it around. All right? Just stay here, Ruby. Sit. This top ring is the one that we attach the leash to. This bottom one is called the dead ring, and on some of the Hermspringers, they have this little orange dot. That means don't use this collar. In some cases, though, we will attach a leash to both of them, but that's only for a short period of time in most cases. 99% of the time, we only attach the leash to the top one. Now, one thing that we want to do is always ensure that there's safety involved, and Hermspringer does make some quick release prongs, but also any collar could fail. So, especially with the prong, if the dog is scratching, they could pop one of the links loose, or even if you haven't put it on properly, you could have caused the issue, and that just is something that could happen as an accident. So we don't want to make sure, or we do want to make sure that the dog doesn't become loose. So one of the things that we can do is use a good sturdy carabiner. We attach that to the bottom ring, the dead ring, put it through there, and then we attach it to the flat buckle collar, to the ring on that. And now we have a safety mechanism. So if the dog somehow popped this collar off, we're still attached. The leash is still attached, and we still have control of our dog. The other thing that we can do, sit, sweetheart, just gonna take that off. Put this back on. So again, I line it up so that the rings are on top, and I just feed that through there. There we go. We also have a safety leash that we use. Ruby, this is a double-ended leash. In one of the other videos, I said we only like to have a leash with one snap. Well, in this case, we can actually have two snaps. As you can see, one part is longer than the other. So this one, the shorter one, come here, sweetheart, attaches to the prong. Come here, Ruby. Good girl. And the longer one attaches to the D-ring. So it's acting in place of the carabiner. Let me get that off. And now I have a safety leash attached to the dog. When I give a little pop, it's only the prong collar that's engaging. The flat collar is attached just as backup. All right, how the prong collar is meant to fit is I should comfortably get my finger right under the tip. There's actually a lot of room here. I can actually get more than one finger underneath. We don't want it too tight, so depending on the size of the prongs, if you have to give an extra prong link, you could be a little bit looser than normal, and what will happen is the collar will then slide, so you then grab collar and scruff and pull opposite ways, different spots around the neck, adjusting it right up nice and high. All right, and that's how that fits. So safety leash or carabiner, and we definitely use that for dogs that are wearing a quick release prong, or even if you're worried that the dog might pop the prong link itself. All right, that's a good girl, Ruby. Thanks, Ruby. That's how we use our collars, or fit them, I should say.